do people vlog and drive? Like, no, that's not safe. I can't like prop it. Do they always have like a buddy? Do you have to have like a vlog buddy? I don't have any vlog buddies. I don't have any buddies.
Nerd. Loser.
You're fat. Can't you take a joke?
Weirdo.
You're such a
Try hard.
It'll never work. Fat. Can't you
Idiot.
take a
Nobody
joke?
likes
Weirdo.
Why
Try
don't you just
hard.
kill yourself? So today is the 4th day of my project, but the first day of real filming. So I set up all my film stuff. If you can see, oh, that's my feet. That's really light. Okay, let me see. Can I zoom in to the point where you can actually see it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I put some stickers on the ground to indicate where my equipment going. I think one light is, my camera is there, light there, chair there, light there. So I'm doing all that. This is where I'm working. It's called the Oasis. It's where all the kids go for recess and stuff. I'm storing all my equipment here. There's my lighting kit. There's my camera, which I'm charging right there. There's my camera. There's 1 light, 2 light. Oh my god, why am I forgetting? Tripod, that's what it's called. Right, so this is all my equipment. And I'm gonna turn the light off. Bye-bye equipment. So, I'm about to leave. So, I'm gonna leave the Oasis, kind of locking up a little bit because 2 workers, Audra and Grace, are gone. So it's just me. It is about, what time is it? 4:30. So I'm gonna peace out, go home, and then I'm gonna vlog more and talk about my actual project. So yeah, see you guys soon. Alright, let me turn this camera towards the important one. That is me. So, I'm going to introduce myself. So I'm Haley Hudkins. I am a filmmaker and I go to New Trier High School. And at my high school every year we have this program called Senior Project. So for Senior Project, seniors can choose a project of their own creation, sort of, that they get to embark on. So what I'm doing is I am making a documentary called The Conversation. Now, The Conversation is about bullying, specifically in middle schools, because that's where most people kind of experience it to a very extreme, very detrimental extent. The reason I chose to do this project is because I myself was bullied a lot when I was in middle school, even elementary school, but it kind of came to a head in middle school, or I realized that it was happening. And I think middle school is where a lot of people get a sense of self enough that they can really conceptualize the idea of people not liking them. Like in elementary school, I thought everyone loved me, even if they were really mean to me. I was like, oh, it's just because like I'm, like they're just having a bad day. No, I didn't realize that until I was in like 6th grade. And that was a really hard realization for me. And one thing that didn't help is the fact that nobody talked about it. Nobody talked about what bullying was, really. I mean, you knew, like, if people shoved you into a locker, you knew that was bullying. But you didn't know that if someone started calling you names, like someone, for instance, people called me, they said I was a middle-aged woman because I couldn't run fast. They said I was a lesbian because I didn't have guy friends. They said that I was fat and that I was ugly and all that stuff. And the problem is, people think that that if it starts out friendly, that it's okay. Like my friends were people I thought were my friends, were the people who started calling me those names. So I thought it was okay. And then when it got to a level that I didn't feel comfortable with, I thought I was in too deep. So I just let it keep happening. So that's how verbal bullying, and they don't tell you about emotional bullying. They don't tell you about social bullying. How if someone doesn't invite you to a party that they invite everyone else to, that is a form of bullying. There were bar bat mitzvahs where I was one of 5 people in the entire grade
who is not invited. It's not an oversight. This happened to me multiple times. It's a specific choice to make those 5 people feel small and to make them feel like they're nothing. So I'm getting teachers, parents, middle schoolers, and high schoolers. Those 4 people, I want to talk about bullying with them. I want to talk about everything with them. I want to talk about what they think a stigma is, their own personal experience with bullying, all these things. I want to get down to the nitty-gritty. And I want them to talk about it, to open up a dialogue. Like, stop the stigma of talking about it, the stigma of admitting that it's happened to you. That's something horrible that is plaguing our society at this point. We're in the 21st century. And stuff like this is still happening. That's horrible. That's horrible that this stuff is still happening. So I'm hoping that through this documentary, I can stop that from happening. And if I can't stop it completely, at least start the conversation. And start teaching people that it's okay to talk about it. And that if you don't talk about it, that gives the bully power. Because they think they can just keep doing it. We can't stay silent. We can't just let stuff like this go along, keep happening, because that's what leads to mental health issues. That's what leads to depression, anxiety, suicide. Like, all of these things. It hurts you in school. It hurts your social emotional development. It hurts your relationships in the future. It hurts your self-esteem. Makes you feel like you're nothing, like you're small, like you're crumpled up into a little ball and just kicked around. That's what it makes you feel like. That's what bullying makes you feel like. And that's not okay anymore. And the way that I'm going to make it not okay is by having the conversation.